What's up, y'all? Welcome and thanks for tuning in to another one of my videos. This video will be clearly, as you can tell by the title, probably one of the quickest videos you've seen on how to build a clothing brand and practically build it from $0 all the way up until six figures. I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, several $1,000s a month. In order to make six figures, first you need to know that in order to make $100,000 a year, you need to generate $274 a day, roughly, and about $8,300 a month. And with my brand, Say Less Lifestyle, we have generated over $50,000 a month, accumulating to this year almost $300,000 in 1 year, with the advertising, and this is our first year becoming a six-figure brand. So with that being said, we've established in 2020 with the motivation to inspire our generation to do more and say less and work in silence and let our results do the talking. We've succumbed over to about over 500K followers on TikTok and almost 100K followers on Instagram in the past 2 years. And we've grown our brand extremely fast. And we're just here, and I'm just here to help you guys and let you know how you can do the same thing. So with that being said, we're going to start off with ways to start your clothing brand. You have $0, or you may have $1,000 or whatever the situation may be. But it's several options, and you want to seek the best option that's best for you, your personality, your work ethic, and things of that sort that you think can grow your brand the fastest. Because, you know, it's about growing a brand fast, but it's also about having the brand last. Yes, grow the brand fast, but have it last. So, with that being said, also personally, you know what I'm saying, you have to change your way of thinking. You have to in order to do something you've never done before, in order to become something you never became before, or do something you never done before, you have to change something. You have to do things you have never done before in order to get what you haven't got. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, ways to start your clothing brand is by doing it yourself. What I mean by that is DIY. And what I mean by that is buying a $150 heat press off of Amazon, and seeking the best options as far as labels. A label, somewhere you can get your labels is called FM Expressions. Um, there's a couple others if you just look them up on Google. The labels for your heat press. So with that being said, you can also go find a local screen printer or embroidery, that somebody that does local merchandise around in your area, and you can just look that up on Google also. Um, and also you can find a manufacturer online from overseas or whatever the situation may be, and they can make it all to you and just ship it to you. But obviously, if you're ordering merch in bulk, you know what I'm saying, you have to have a lot of money set aside. And I'm not going to say if you have $10,000, you shouldn't go spend $10,000 on merchandise. Yes, that's an asset, and yes, you can flip it, but dead inventory kills a business. If you don't make sure that you don't have the systems in place in order to sell that inventory, then there's no reason to buy that inventory. So with that being said, still to this day with my brand, you know what I'm saying, we do order in bulk, but we'll order to the amount of orders we have, and we'll order just for our store locations and things of that sort. Just keeping track. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying, those are the three ways to start. Do it yourself, local screen printer, or find a manufacturer, or do print on demand. Print on demand, you can start with $0. That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? And we've trusted the process, and finally, in this past year and a half, we've had merch in bulk that we've done ourselves. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure you have the best quality for your merchandise. So do the right things to find the right manufacturers. Some manufacturers are on Instagram. You just have to find them, you know what I'm saying? And some manufacturers are online, so you just have to find them. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, you can order your blanks in and print them yourself, or you can get them done. So I would say you probably need about $500 to $2,000 to start your clothing brand. and get it going. But I say, my best piece of advice is just trust the process, and you have to have persistence with this clothing brand stuff and having a brand in general. A lot of people say that it takes 5 years to build a brand and establish it. Establishing a brand does take time, no matter how fast you have been going, or whatever situation may be. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ups and downs in business, and that's why I said you have to prepare your mind for those ups and downs, or you're not going to be able to handle it. This entrepreneur and just having a clothing brand, yes, it's a facade on TikTok. Yes, it's viral on TikTok to have a clothing brand right now, but you have to understand that it takes a different mindset in order to be an entrepreneur. It takes a different mindset to wake up and go get it every single day, and nobody's going to do it for you. Also, make sure that, what I'm saying, you're managing your money correctly and saving 40% of your income, or saving whatever the situation may be. And also, this is a very good way to build your clothing brand. And, a lot of people don't say it, but it is to seek loans and use other people's money to build capital. And one of those capital builders are Shopify Capital. You can get it through Shopify. And also, you know what I'm saying, Clearco. Clearco.com, you can get loans from them, marketing loans, or onrampfunds.com, or whatever situation may be. I just named a couple loan companies that you can seek out. They can even give you $1,000 to start your clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? And you build a relationship with these loan companies, so that way you can build your brand while saving your money. Yes, they're taking a percentage of your income, but you don't want to over leverage yourself. Don't take too many loans. Just take a couple of loans, or maybe one or two, so you can sustain yourself and give yourself a boost. The more capital, the better. You have to remember that. And also, you know what I'm saying, along the way, I know you just started, but also you should get an in-person location. I have other videos on this, on specifically how to get a store location, so go watch that video. Should definitely get an in-person location, I say about a year into you having a clothing brand, so you know how this stuff works, because it takes experience to really maneuver and seek the best results. Just make sure you're seeking the right knowledge every day. Every day, what it may be, on YouTube. And the best education, as we know, is self-education. So make sure you're taking it into your own hands to direct your mind and control yourself, so you can have the self-discipline every day to study something. And, make sure you're manifesting. I know people say manifesting a lot, but, whatever you think about, your thoughts and your deeds are a direct reflection of where you're at. So what you have and who you are is a direct reflection of the frequency you have subjected your subconscious to stay on. So your subconscious mind is your what goes on while you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Those habits that you have, that you do unconsciously, that's coming from your subconscious mind. So it's just good to, you know what I'm saying, put those habits in place. Wake up, go to the gym, do things that build you up and not tear you down. Do things that add to your energy and don't break you down. Surround yourself with the right people that build you up. And yes, y'all know, you're obviously on my page, you're seeking motivation, you're seeking these things, and you might be doing things that you think are right, but like I said, seek the knowledge and get the completely right way. Because if you don't have what you want to have, it's because you haven't followed a law in order to get there. And success is in obedience to laws. So in order to become successful and get better every day, you have to practically, you know what I'm saying, obey the laws of success. You know what I'm saying? The law of compensation. You put the work in, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna reap what you sow. With this clothing brand stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of long nights, and you have to do a lot of strategic thinking, but it's not as hard, and it's very simple. You know what I'm saying? If we built this brand to over 6 figures, and now we've been a 6-figure brand for about a little bit over a year now. So with that being said, if we built this brand from 6 to 6 figures in 2.5 years, why can't you dedicate your life for the next 2 years to go all out and making a better life for yourself? If you're unhappy with where you're at, you have to seek prosperity in all ways. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity in your finances, prosperity mentally, with the mental clarity, prosperity emotionally, prosperity relationally, having the right relationships. And that's another thing, is building up your team as you go. You know what I'm saying? When we became a 6-figure business, it was just still me and Eddie, co-founder Eddie Scott. Yes, we had a few people that helped here and there, but they didn't truly commit themselves. And now we've gotten to the point where we're rolling and doing several months where we make over $20,000 each month with ease. So with that being said, we only do that because we have a team in place also that helps us get our orders, that helps us, throws ideas on the table, and that wants to be great and wants the success for the brand just like you do. Yes, it's hard trusting and finding people that really are committed to your brand, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come, and God provides. The higher power will provide, you know what I'm saying? Or just the way things work, it will provide for you. As long as you're making the right decisions, good things are going to come your way. It's all about staying in a positive energy and success through positive mental attitude. If your attitude is right, the facts do not matter. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? When bad things happen in your clothing brand, when you lose money, you know what I'm saying? When everything goes left, you have to stay calm-minded, calm, cool, and collective, you know what I'm saying? And just find a solution to the problem. God has given us everything on this earth to solve every problem in front of us. We have to just use the tools we have on this earth in order to achieve our assignment. So with that being said, also what has helped me and my team build a six-figure brand is persistence and content. So content is king, you know what I'm saying? With us having over 500,000 followers on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? That has built our brand and social proof tremendously. So if somebody hears 500K on TikTok, check us out, Say Less Lifestyle, they're gonna turn their head. If somebody hears 85K on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Run ads so you can get followers, you know what I'm saying? Look up how to buy fake followers. I don't care at this point. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the social proof in order to get people to trust and believe in your brand. And I just say have great quality content. Like I said earlier, QQMA. Have great quality content and great quantity. Put out a good amount of quantity, good amount of content, and great content, as I mean, just record people in your merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have a meaning behind your clothing brand, and just make sure you're providing value through your clothing brand. And don't sell to anybody. You're not trying to sell to anybody your brand. Just, make it clear to them why your brand is benefiting them. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell, just make them feel a part of it and make them feel like they can trust you and they are safe. You know what I'm saying? Like I go back to that in-person location. That in-person location will see how much of an impact you really do have in person. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that team comes into place. In order for you to get in-person locations, you need team members that are committed to you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you have to get better mentally. Like I said, make sure you're studying the books. Make sure you're reading the podcast. Make sure you're every day building your mind up with your little habits, because, slow progress is better than no progress. Get 1% better every day. And I'm not just saying this to motivate y'all, but I really mean it. This is the only way that you can build six figures in a brand, is by building up your mind and your vocabulary and reading books and listening to podcasts, but repetitive action with doing those things and really writing it down and writing on a card. You know what I'm saying? Say Less Lifestyle will accumulate $30,000 a month in revenue by May 2022. We accumulated $30,000 a month in revenue. I wrote this probably 2 months prior to this. We already have succumbed to over 20,000, so I put 30 and we got it. You know what I'm saying? Write your goals down. Write what you want to do down and direct your energy. And concentrate all your efforts on achieving that. Read the book Think and Grow Rich. Read Outwitting the Devil. And I talk about these other books in my other videos. But please subscribe, like the video, comment, share. We're going to get ready to wrap it up now. And just hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? Don't be down on yourself when you lose money. Like Eddie and I, my business partner, has lost a ton of money with this brand, but we have also made enough money to provide for several people through Say Less Lifestyle. So we are extremely grateful, but I just hope this video have helped you. And if you want a part 2, please remember to comment down below. DM me on Instagram at Say Less Trent with any questions. I'll answer anything and provide any value in the way that I can. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to succeed and make lots of money and having their own brand and be able to do what they want to do and have freedom and be able to control your mind, direct it to whatever end you desire. So with that being said, I hope this video helped y'all. And I, Say Less Trent, I'm extremely grateful for anybody who tuned in to this video. And hey, where it's going up from here, let's say less and do more. And remember to like, comment, subscribe. We out of here.